Hi, Paul. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. All right. So, I'm quite new in the company and I've got a couple of questions for you. And I'll start with one that's on everyone's mind, right? I think it's money at the moment. It's a big topic. And in terms of Delta-Xero and our product, can you relate and answer a question I have, which is he's paying more upfront. Is that easier for maintenance? Is it really worth it?
It's an extremely good question, and it's a question people ask themselves quite a lot, I'm very sure. And the answer is yes. I think an investment into extending life of machinery, engines, hydraulic systems is paramount, especially now the cost of equipment, the cost of repair, more importantly, the cost of downtime. And I think it's an important thing to calculate when you're trying to give these people advice on how to provide maintenance structure within their sort of facilities. Dynamics are changing now within in all industries. Maintenance and labour are very, very expensive. So
Yeah.
if you can keep maintenance to a massive reduction, certainly, yeah, it's well worth it, short term and long term.
But you must experience a pushback, right? Because no one wants to open their their wallet. So how Delta-Xero come in and say, well, actually, yeah, it is worth it. So do it because
Again, it's a good question. I think the industry needs to be given some more options. And I think it's an Americanized option where you give service contracts. So CapEx is very hard. It's a very hard thing to do. It takes sometimes 9 to 10 months. Within that period, obviously, the machines have got downtime, they've got problems, they're changing the oil. If you can actually reduce that by a huge percentage, if you can give them a service contract, which gives them like a trouble-free maintenance package, I think that's one that needs to be implemented now, considering the sort of real strapped for cash situation we are, as it were. And the government aren't making it easier, but we understand from their perspective it is something that needs to be attended to.
so actually the industry is no different than the private life, right? Us, like us at home, if we care for our stuff more earlier, then it lasts longer. And we are moving away. I'm thinking of a car industry. We're moving away from ownership more to leasing. So that's what we're offering as well in
Yeah.
Delta-Xero.
And I think over the last 10 years, you see many people from a domestic point of view are having boiler service contracts of fridge freezers and microwaves, etc. Even these quite small, costly items, but still just taking that aspect of having to worry about repairs and costly repairs and replacement. So yeah, totally agree. I think it's working in all industries and all aspects of life.
Especially that the oil industry, the capex is way higher than in your domestic boiler, although.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think then it's all relative. Their income is a lot higher. But then stating that, you've got the maintenance manager, he's trying to get capex for a problem he's got now, but he's got to wait 9 months for it. How many times is that problem going to occur? If you can give them an option that they can actually get the equipment now or get this solution now, so to speak, and then it's a long-term solution. It's a short-term fix, but a long-term solution and a preventative solution. But certainly agree. I think it's all relative in cost. It costs more to actually maintain it. So it's going to cost more to buy a piece of machinery that helps stop the maintenance problem and the breakdowns.
Okay, thanks.